That day. Some scoundrel. The enemy is approaching. Chugang. You carry the Lord on your back and the rest will escort Chugang. No, leader. It's better if we block them that you should go. You won't be able to hold them off for long. Leader. Go quickly. No matter what happens, take the Lord and escape this place. Leader, come back alive. Leader, if you die, I will resent you. Hurry up, the leader said to escape. Information has leaked. And from the very top. The Lord's secret mission was classified among the classified. Very few knew about our meeting with them, and even they didn't know the path of the secret mission. But, despite that, the demon cult appeared right before us. Baek Lihoo, this will be your grave. Kill them. As if they already knew. Right, they knew the Lord was coming. If the information about the Lord's secret mission didn't leak from our side, it doesn't make sense. No one will cross this place without stepping over my dead body. Be careful. It's Li Huan, the Nine Dragons Prince. Damn it. Move. We'll deal with him. Guanghuan twins, you're here too. Now that you know who we are, you must realize it's time for you to die. Just die, brat. You bastard. My shoulder is injured, but those guys come first. He's no ordinary guy. To think a young kid like him could use chi energy. Who, this young punk can block my attack? What a monstrous kid. No way, Hunt Shinma. Demon god of world chaos, one of the 4 demon lords of the demon cult. Is this the end? I'm going to die anyway, so let me ask you one thing, old man. You're annoying, just die already. Living in the martial world, you never know when you will die either. What's so hard about answering one question to a dying person? Look at this brat. Trying to use a trick in this situation. Fine, I'll tell you one thing. Ask. How did you know we were passing through here? Because you guys told us. But don't ask who told us, because I don't know either. So, it was like that. Since you answered my question, let me show you an amazing technique in return. To think a kid like you was among the hypocrites, if I had known earlier, I would have brought you to our side. Do you think I'm crazy? Why would I join the demon cult? That's not your choice to make. It's not too late, though. Unbelievable. A brat like you managed to leave a scar on my body. I started wanting it. If I had this guy's body. I'll leave first. You all chase Baek Lihoo. 5 days later, deep in the mountains of Cheonghai province. What is this guy? Why did you bring him? Commander of the demonic cult, one of the 4 great demon lords of the demon cult. Can you transfer my soul into this guy using the Iryang method? What nonsense is this? Iryang method, a dark art that transfers a person's soul into another body. Didn't you say I only have 2 or 3 years left to live? But this guy's sword hit my heart, and now I think I won't last even a year. Damn. I think this guy's body could accept my soul, so what do you say? Are you going to do it or not? If your body is really in that state, let's give it a try. After preparing for a full day, the commander of the demonic cult put demon god of world chaos and Li Huan in the Baekok chamber and performed the Iryang method. 3 days later on August 8th. It should be time for him to wake up by now. Why isn't he waking up? I need to open it and check. Huh? What's going on? Huh, where is this? What's going on? Am I dreaming? How have you been? Oh, you know. Same old, same old. Why don't you dust yourself off and get back on your feet? No thanks, that you know better than anyone that it's not something I can just shake off. Don't you think you should consider Juan? Oh, perfect timing. Why don't you take Juan with you? Take Juan with me? Yeah. That kid's giving me a massive headache. What do you mean? He's causing trouble every single day. I don't know who he takes after. You wouldn't believe how much hair I've lost because of him. Sounds like he takes after you. What nonsense, when have I ever? My lord. Young Master Juan has climbed up the ginkgo tree again. What? This little rascal, I swear. Hey, you, get down here right now. No way. It's about to strike lightning. That's exactly why I'm telling you to come down. But you said I need to be struck by lightning to master the Thunder Spirit Sword technique. That's all nonsense. The Thunder Spirit Sword, once one of the 10 greatest sword techniques in the world, is the Li family's ultimate secret skill. Even after 100 years, no descendant has mastered it, causing it to fade from the minds of the martial arts world and leading to the Li family's decline. To think he'd climb a ginkgo tree to get struck by lightning in order to master the Thunder Spirit Sword, is it just childish recklessness, or something more? Come down right now. Just wait a little longer, I'll come down after getting struck once. Huh? Juan. Young master. Mister, who are you? I'm a friend of your father's. Li Huan, you little. What were you thinking? You could have really been struck by lightning, you. What are you going to do now? What, do you mean? Because of you, I couldn't get the power of lightning. They say in the martial arts world, if you cause someone harm, you have to make it up to them. So, because I prevented you from getting the power of lightning, you want me to compensate you? You catch on quick. Alright, then I'll take you as my disciple. Nah, I'll pass that unless you're one of the world's top 10 swordsmen. I'm not taking just anyone as my master. Take him. That's Baek Lihoo. Huh? Who? This guy is Baek Lihoo, the Wulin Alliance leader, the martial emperor, you dummy. But, Dad said the Wulin Alliance leader was arrogant, haughty, spiteful, and ugly. This guy's actually good looking. 7. Just how much trash did he talk about me? Well, just a little. Honestly, Isn't it your fault for not visiting even once in 10 long years? I even saved your life. Ah, I do feel a bit bad about that. You're taking him, right? I suppose I should not. Unlike you, I'm not the type to shirk my responsibilities. What did I do? You said it yourself. That you'd live well, that you'd be happy. When Yeon took him. An hour later. Don't starve yourself just because I'm gone. Worry about yourself, kid. You don't know how strict Baek Lihoo's disciple training is, do you? You're in for a tough time, boy. I'm prepared for that if I'm to learn the martial arts of the WI Alliance leader. Well, you've always been a smart one. Don't worry about me, Dad. Just don't drink too much. I'm quitting drinking. And stop lying, too. I'm serious, kid. And so, bickering with his father to the end, Iwan bid farewell and set off for the WI Alliance with Martial Emperor Baek Lihoo. I'm sorry, Dad, for not telling you the truth. At first, thinking it was a dream, I spouted nonsense to Dad as soon as I left my room. Wow, Dad. It's great to see you in my dream. Is the afterlife treating you well? What? Are you still half asleep, Beta Omicron Upsilon? What nonsense are you talking? Eek. Ow. What's going on? Why does it hurt if this is a dream? Grandpa Kong, this isn't a dream, is it? Ha ha ha. Should I give him a smack to wake him up? No, that's alright. Dad's alive, and the house is back to how it used to be. Could it be? The ginkgo tree that had been half destroyed by lightning was there, exactly as I remembered it from 10 years ago when I was a child. If this isn't a dream, if I've really gone back to the past, then surely Baek Lihoo, the WI Alliance leader, will come. Just like that day when lightning struck and the downpour began. And, he really did come. If I've truly returned to the past, this time I won't just stand by and take it. But, I really came back. If I've truly returned to the past, this time I won't be caught off guard. Murim Alliance. 100 years ago, the righteous factions of the martial world created an organization to stop the activities of the demon cult and evil sections. That organization was the Murim Alliance. The Murim Alliance consisted of the 9 great schools, the 5 noble clans, and around 100 righteous sects including the 10 schools. The alliance leader, who served a 10-year term, was selected by a council of 50 elders. Traditionally, the leader alternated between members of the 9 great schools and the 5 noble clans. Due to the mutual vigilance between the 9 great schools and the 5 noble clans during the leader election, an unexpected person was chosen as the 12th alliance leader. Emperor Wu Bailey XI, one of the 3 supreme swordsmen of the world within the Murim Alliance, and the eldest grandson of the head of the Cheonui school, one of the 3 schools within the 10 schools. It was from this moment that the quiet undercurrent within the Murim Alliance turned into a turbulent stream. This child is my 4th disciple. Please take good care of him. I'm Li Huan. I come from the Li family of Nozen. I'm 15 years old. Welcome. I'm Baek Lihoo. I'm your eldest senior brother. Think of me like an older brother. I'm Yong Hyun Chong. Nice to meet you. I'm Seomun Yang. Let's get along from now on. You're the son of Hero E Woon, right? You must know well where you are. Yes, ma'am. I'm Baek Lee Yeon-yeon. Nice to meet you. Brother, are you always this serious? 7 Not really, I'm just nervous. Oh come on, how can a man be so timid? Stop it. He's probably scared out of his wits coming here to the Murim Alliance after living in a small estate like the Lee families. Hey, don't tease him too much. It's his first day here at the Murim Alliance, isn't it? I'm fine, master. That's good to hear. Amazing. He's so different from when I saw him at the Lee family estate. Alright, that's enough for today. Go in and get some rest. Yang, show him to his room. Yes, master. Things are unfolding exactly as I remember from the past. That means I still have 10 years before that time comes. For now, I shouldn't interfere with the flow of events too much. I'll let things unfold naturally until the right time comes. But, even if the flow goes haywire, I plan to make some exceptions. If you anything, just ask SI. How is it, do you like the room? Yes, senior brother. It's great. So, what kind of martial arts did you learn, junior brother? I've never heard of the Lee family before. I just learned the family's martial arts from my father. Nothing special. What about the warriors in your family? There aren't any. It's just me and my father, plus old man Kong and the lady who cooks for us, Aunt Lim. Really? Then rest up. Your elder brother will explain the martial arts of our sect to you later. Yes, senior brother. Well, the third son of the Cheomun leader might think a family without warriors is laughable. When I returned to this young age, my inner energy also reverted to that of my younger self. If I want to become stronger than I was back then, I'll have to start diligently cultivating my inner energy now. Before, I relied too much on my talent and wasted 2 years. But now, I can't afford to slack off. At least there's some good news. My inner energy is similar to before, but its purity is different now. Is this the beginning of my life at the Murim Alliance? Alright, let's face it head on. So, within the Alliance, there are 31 organizations, and more than 20,000 commoners who rely on the Murim Alliance. Isn't that incredible? Already knew all this. It's really astonishing. You've become the disciple of the great alliance leader of this enormous Murim Alliance. I heard he's the son of the Lee family head. Where is the Lee family located? It's called an estate, but I heard it's all falling apart. Word is that the alliance leader took you in because of some old ties from his youth. Lucky guy. To become the disciple of the alliance leader. Yeah, just endure for now, there's no need to get upset over comments like that. Because. Brother Seaman, what brings you here? I'm here to meet with this guy. Right, I should hold back for now. I don't have the luxury of losing my temper over such words. Because. I'm meeting with this guy. Greetings, Brother WI Ji-gyeong. It's been a while. 7 I was just showing my disciple around the Murim Alliance. Oh, is that so? WI Ji-gyeong, second son of the Shingeom sect leader. Master, I really don't understand, what were you thinking, taking on a kid like this as your disciple? You've always been a softie, haven't you? Table family. Why pick a kid from a ruined household? Brother. I'm WI Ji-gyeong of the Shingeom sect. Do you have a problem with what I'm saying? Not at all. At least you know your place. Just because someone's spouting nonsense doesn't mean I have to stoop to their level, right? What did you say? I'm just saying, that's all. Let's go, senior. Stop right there. You little brat. Are all the people in the Murim Alliance like Brother Y? What's that supposed to mean? It's just that this is my first time here at the Alliance. I'll have to ask my master about it. You see, I'm not too fond of people who start off by cursing. Planning to tattle to the Alliance leader already? I guess there's no helping someone without proper upbringing. So Brother Y has proper upbringing, which is why he curses at strangers from the get-go. I bet he wants to punch me right now. But personal fights within the Alliance are punishable offenses. He's already not well regarded within the Shingeom sect, so he can't afford to cause any more trouble. Was the one who got scolded. But this time will be different. I won't just take it lying down anymore, WI Ji-gyeong. Let's go, senior. Oops, my third senior brother will be on guard early because of how I stood up to WI Ji-gyeong. Well, at least I feel better after saying what I wanted to say to WI Ji-gyeong. I heard you had an argument with WI Ji-gyeong the other day. It was nothing serious, eldest senior brother. Be careful with your actions from now on. There are quite a few people looking for any excuse to criticize father. I'll keep that in mind. For now, memorize the mantras and postures of the martial arts techniques written in the book. Yes, eldest senior brother. I'll practice diligently. From now on, stop practicing your family's inner techniques and learn the Yeon inner techniques instead. If the inner techniques and outer moves don't match, it's like wearing ill-fitting clothes, awkward and unable to exert proper power. Yes, eldest senior brother. But I have no intention of abandoning my family's mental techniques. After all, there's a way to master both techniques simultaneously. Youngest. Yes, second brother. Come here for a moment. Among my 3 senior brothers, second brother is the most challenging to deal with. He's been the most helpful when learning martial arts or facing difficulties. However, when problems arise, he's known for his clear-cut approach, sometimes to the point of being off-putting. You called for me, second brother. I heard about your argument with WI Ji-gyeong. Is it true? Yes, second brother. I heard you really got him good. Be careful. WI Ji-gyeong won't let this slide. I've been watching WI Ji-gyeong for 3 years. I'm also from a fallen family, so I've clashed with him several times. Each time, I pushed myself harder and cracked the whip to ensure he wouldn't look down on me. This is the first I'm hearing of this. I never heard such stories in my previous life. The Murim alliance is like a pool of dragon's blood. People bow to us because our master is the alliance leader. Justice, chivalry. In the end, only strength can protect us. So, focus on building your strength whenever you have time. I think I've said all I needed to. You can go now. Yes, second brother. Youngest. Yes. Well done. It seems second brother had his own share of pent-up feelings. After that, things flowed much like they did in the past. Master was busy with alliance matters, so first brother and third brother helped with my training instead. Of course, it wasn't much help. Still, I played along appropriately in front of my brothers. But when I was alone and at night, I did my own training in the practice hall behind Chonhwon. A month later, one afternoon. Little brother, what are you doing? Ha! Having some tea. The Dragon Ascension tournament is happening. Don't you want to watch? It's your first time, right? The Dragon Ascension tournament is a martial arts competition held every 3 months in the Murim Alliance. With thousands of martial artists in the alliance, it's hard to gauge everyone's skills accurately besides a few well-known experts, making it difficult to appoint officials. That's why the Dragon Ascension tournament was created. It offers martial artists 4 promotion opportunities a year, so many participate. The problem is, last time I went to watch with Baek Lihoo, something serious happened. Are you really not going? Second brother is participating. Can't you go with first brother and third brother? Big brother won't let me go. Normally, I'd want to refuse until the end, but I don't know how Baek Lihoo might react. Plus, not going might cause even more serious problems due to unforeseen variables. Alright, let's go. Little brother, let's move a bit closer. Yeon-yeon, there are too many people. Oh, come on, that's why we need to get closer to see better. Well, the little miss is out for a show too. Amitba. I wonder if it's appropriate for you to watch such fights, haha. No, this is going just like before. Yeon-yeon, isn't this spot good enough? Let's just go a little bit further. Here. Let's watch from here. Okay. Hee, this is a good spot. Despite my efforts to change things, we've only moved about 5 feet from where we were in the past. I need to stay on high alert. Will there be any decent ones coming up this time? That guy over there seems to be the best. He's from Yeon-yeon, a former subordinate of Li Huan, the Nine Dragons Prince. Ugh. That's enough. Wow. Great job. Un-san, yes, this was the first time I saw him. Later, Li Huan recruited him into the Hojong clan. And during the final mission, on the leader's secret mission, we lost him. But this time, it will be different. Next in line, step forward. Youngest brother. Second brother is coming out. Isn't it customary for the leader's disciples to start as squad leaders? Apparently, he said he wanted to be recognized based on his own skills. Maybe the leader did that to gain public favor. Ho ho, he seems like a good guy. Honestly, while I acknowledge Muji's skills, isn't it strange that someone from Cheonui's sect the leader? Indeed, among the 3 sects, Cheonui's sect is the weakest, yet someone from there became the leader. What do you know? Master risked his life on a secret mission to defeat the demon cult. If it weren't for the traitor within the alliance who set a trap for him. Anyway, that's a story for later. Right now, I need to focus on protecting Yeon-yeon. Start. Are they looking down on me? Victory for Yonghyun Chong. Wow. Second brother won. He could have played it out a bit longer before winning. Oh, Buddha of infinite light. Who do we have here? Isn't this the leader's adorable daughter? Who are you two Taoists? I am Chonginjin from the Mount Hua sect, miss. I am Won-sang from the Chongxiang sect. My name is Baek Lihoo. Haha, we also know that you, young lady, are the leader's daughter. What this guy? Do you want to challenge me? Hey. Yeon-yeon. Brother. Youngest brother. Get out of here. Ah, don't push this way. WI Ji-gyeong, that guy. Yeon-yeon. Ah. Stop pushing. I can't bear the weight of adults with this young body. I need to protect myself with my inner energy. The leader's daughter is trapped, move her quickly. Get out of the way, everyone. Yeon-yeon, are you okay? Be brother. Sister. Yeon-yeon. Things are taking a strange turn. Why on earth did you take a child there? Are you out of your mind? I'm sorry, madam. Mother, it's not youngest brother's fault. I begged him to take me. Even if Yeon-yeon wanted to go, you should have stopped her. I will educate him thoroughly. Mother. Please calm down. Alright, Hyuk, you take care of that kid. She must be confused because she grew up in an uneducated household. Mother, she grew up alone with her father, so she's still not familiar with the ways of the world. Uneducated, household. Why is she speaking more harshly than before? I thought madam wouldn't say such harsh things because Baek Lihoo wasn't hurt as badly as before. Yet here she is, saying even more insulting things, both madam and the senior brother. Ah, I see, that's why. Previously, when her daughter was severely injured, master had come to Chanhwawan with her. This time, since there is no significant injury to his daughter, master has stayed at the martial arts grounds as the leader. Since master isn't here, there is no need for them to watch their words. For the time being, you will stay and train at the training hall and avoid meeting Yeon-yeon. Yes, senior brother. Junior brother. Come to my room for a moment. More scolding, I suppose. Let me ask you directly. Do you like Yeon-yeon? Come on, she's just like a sister to me. Really? I'm serious. I don't know if you'd feel hurt, but you and Yeon-yeon are not compatible. If madam finds out that you like Yeon-yeon, she'll probably get even angrier. Don't worry, senior brother. Would someone like Yeon-yeon even like a guy as insignificant as me? Alright, I'll take your word for it. You can go now. Yes, third senior brother. I'm sorry, senior brother, but I won't let Yeon-yeon go to you this time. Pretending not to know is not easy. But do I really have to follow the flow of my previous life? Still, if things deviate, all that I know would become useless. Heaven, what exactly are you trying to do by sending me back? I feel sorry that I used my busyness as an excuse to neglect you. It's fine, master. In my previous life, I used to complain. But now I have no complaints. I know how hard it is for you. But the elders of Cheonui sect would never give up on their family's honor. And madam would never want to give up her position as the wife of the Murim leader. And me, as well as master, are both struggling. They say that Yeon-yeon wasn't badly injured thanks to you. Thank you. No, I did wrong. I should have stopped her till the end. Could you even break Yeon-yeon's stubbornness? Well, it's difficult. I know that people have been saying all kinds of things about you. Just hang in there a little longer, even if it's tough. I can manage. I may be boiling inside, but I can't show it on the surface. I don't consider someone's status when dealing with people. I only see the person. Take this. It's something I've organized from what I've obtained over time. I have work to do, so I'll leave now. Oh, and there's been word from your father in the Lee family estate. He said he has some business far away and that you don't need to come home for the holidays. Huh? Father? What's this about? My father did go somewhere before, but I've never received a message like this before. Should I consider this as another deviation from the past? Oh well, who knows? I'll just focus on training for now. Starting the next day, I concentrated fully on training, going back and forth from the training hall. My body is still young and unskilled, so it's clumsy. Sometimes, senior brother and second senior brother would come to teach me. Though not particularly helpful, third senior brother would also occasionally visit the training hall to nag. Junior brother, focus your mind. Around 2 weeks later, master came to explain mantras and outer moves to me. Who, at least in terms of sword paths, it's perfect, as if I've trained for a long time. If I could back it up with enough inner energy. If it's this child, they may be able to learn it. Time flew by, and it's now been 2 years since I came to the Murim Alliance. During these 2 years, nothing special happened in the world, but there were significant changes for me. Unlike my previous life where I looked for every opportunity to slack off, in this life I worked harder than anyone else to train. My physique has changed noticeably, and I have gained more inner energy and muscle compared to my previous life. Lately, it seems that senior brother and third senior brother are more on guard. And second senior brother. Brother. You've grown taller again. Can you stop growing? The height difference between us is getting too big. Like I have control over that. Don't worry. If you eat well, you'll grow taller soon. Alright, then. Until I grow taller, you're not allowed to grow anymore. Why aren't you answering? Oh, okay. I won't. I'm going to catch up to your height soon, just wait. Sigh. Even if I try to keep my distance because of Madam and third senior brother, she just keeps coming out of nowhere like this. It's not easy. Since I know what happens to Yeon-yeon in the future, I have to change things somehow. It may twist the future, but I'll worry about that when the time comes. The incident happened on the night of August 8th, when I was 17. What is this headache? Why am I feeling this pain? What's wrong? Sigh. Let's move the internal energy slowly toward the Baehui point for now. No issues now. Phew, that's a relief. Chansu Iljihap Dukwan Gang. Ha. What's this? It's a mantra I've never heard of. I haven't seen this mantra in the Thunder Spirit Sword Technique or the Celestial Sword Art Manual. Hantian Myol Honggong. Hantian Myol Honggong. Isn't that the Hanshin demonic art? How could this happen? Not just the mantra, but even the martial path movements one are coming to mind. Am I going crazy now? No. No matter what, this isn't right. What exactly happened after that? In the name of the heavenly demon, spread blood upon Azura's land. Destruction, destruction. Destruction. Enemies. It's an enemy attack. Stop them. Okay, the outbreak of the demon cult in Gansu province happened when Li Huan turned 18. The demon cult unleashed a ruthless bloodstorm as they advanced eastward. Rumors also spread that the Kunlun sect was soaked in blood and dozens of disciples had died. Murim Alliance Intelligence Chief, Jigul Hajin, the information overseer of the Murim Alliance. Damn it. Those demon cult bastards. There will be a bloodstorm in the wilderness. The demon cult has appeared, advisor, what should we do? Share your thoughts. Jigul Joyong, Murim Alliance strategist. Leader, they number around 1,000 at most. We should send the demon suppression squad to eliminate them before they grow any. Very well. Then the chief general shall take charge and dispatch the martial squad. I shall follow your orders, leader. The Murim Alliance urgently dispatched over 500 people, including the elders leading the Taichungdi from the 8 squads and the Jiamadang from the 5 tiger units. Show the demon cultists that the righteous sky still stands firm. At that time, everyone thought the disturbance caused by the demon cult would soon subside. The matter in Shaanxi province should be resolved soon since father sent a support team. Most of the Murim Alliance members thought the same in the past. Senior brother, I'm just mentioning it just in case, if the demon cult isn't just remnants, the support team might be in danger. Ha ha ha. Junior brother, don't worry too much. The Sword Guardians and Buryong unit will take care of them all. Third junior brother is right. Besides, the Jeonnam sect and the Mount Hua sect will also send support. No, the Jeonnam sect and the Mount Hua sect will not send support. Because of that, the damage to the Murim Alliance support team will be greater. Even if I said anything, no one would believe me. If they were strong, would they have stayed quiet until now? Isn't that right, senior brother? Yes, third junior brother is right. What do you know, having only lived in the countryside? If you're done eating, go and rest. Yes, madam. Brother. Yes, she's terrifying. A madam who would sell her daughter for wealth and glory. But I couldn't say it aloud. Who said they're scared? It's already difficult enough, I don't want it to get any worse. Why can't mother stand to leave Juan alone? You understand now, so go. Don't worry too much, brother. Should I meet master? But what should I say? I carried master on my back while fleeing and died 10 years later, then returned. Could it be that you've succumbed to demonic possession? Saying that would only make me look crazy. If I say it well, will he believe mu epsilon? 00 Let's meet him first and then decide. Jangkian Hall, the place where the leader conducts his official duties. What brings you here, young master? I have something to tell master, so I came to see him. He is in a meeting, so you can't see him right now. Then at least let him know that I came by. Understood. In the end, can't I change the situation? Li Huan gathered his thoughts and waited for master. However, Baek Lihoo came to see Li Huan 5 days later. You said you were coming, but you're so late. No, master. Alright, why have you come to see me? It's already been 5 days, so no matter what I say now, it won't change the situation. I had questions while practicing martial arts, so I wanted to meet with you. Oh. Tell me. It's just that. That day, Li Huan made some excuses, and ended up gaining an unexpected benefit. He discussed martial arts with the absolute master for 4 hours, gaining enlightenment in areas he had not yet grasped. August 8th. Another headache. What is this? Elder, are you truly planning to ignore me? When did I ever ignore the cult leader? If that's not the case, why are you stopping the attack on the Murim alliance? That is because it is not yet the time. If not now, then when is the time? When the grand cult leader awakens. That's not. What is this? Cult leader? Am I sharing memories with Hans Shinma? Then, is the person he's talking to the heavenly demon, the leader of the demon cult? The grand cult leader will awaken. Who in the world is that? Previously, no one knew about a grand cult leader. Does this mean they launched the attack before the grand cult leader awakened? Why are you all silent? It seems that the leader thought that the support team and the Chang'an branch's forces would be enough to handle the demon cult. Do you really call that an explanation? If that were the case, why would we have asked the Mount Hua sect and the Jongnam sect for support? It is indeed regrettable that the warriors of the alliance sacrificed their lives, but how can that be the fault of the Mount Hua sect? That is true. The deputy leader is correct. You all are really going too far. Leader. Activate the leader's command. The leader's command was created to strengthen the leader's authority in times of crisis for the Murim alliance. Once activated, no one can disobey the leader's orders, not even the 9 great sects or the 5 great noble families. This is nonsense. While it is regrettable that our warriors have died, the alliance itself is not in crisis. How many must die for it to be considered a crisis? Oh, Elder Y. I am tired of seeing the elders find fault with the leader's every word. Your words are excessive. What is wrong with what Elder Y said? Chief General, why are you silent? Is it because the brothers of the Ji-gyeong family did not participate? Do you think words alone are enough? Fine, this is something that was bound to happen someday. If we don't resolve this now, the chaos will only grow. Leader. Please make a decision. Leader. The leader's command is not to be activated for situations like this. I will not activate the leader's command immediately. However, if the situation becomes more urgent, I will have no other choice. Humph. Understood, leader. When the meeting begins, Elder Y, please propose the leader's command to mu epsilon. There will be strong opposition from the 9 great sects and the 5 great noble families. Of course, but that way they will have to consider my words carefully. Ah, I see. Understood. Yes, leader. And, Chief General, please stay for a moment after the meeting. What? Juan said that? Yes, father. Senior brother, I'm just mentioning it just in case, if the demon cult isn't just remnants, the support team might be in danger. Juan thought about this in advance. If only we had listened back then. No, even if it were me, I would have dismissed it as childish arrogance from a young disciple. Wait, could he have come to me about this issue as well? But when we met after that, he asked about martial arts. I met the boy 5 days later. Could that be why he used martial arts as an excuse? He truly is an incredible kid. It seems that there is much I don't know about Juan. Hyuk, don't tell anyone about this. If the elders find out, they will bring it up and attack us. Yes, understood. Damn. I shouldn't have said anything. He said it before Li Huan could. Time passed, and winter arrived. The fight in Sanshu did not escalate further. Li Huan, expecting this outcome, focused solely on his training. Junior brother, let's go watch the martial arts tournament. Yes, senior brother. The final Dragon Ascension tournament of the year has begun. The Murim Alliance has paid even more attention to this tournament. It was to awaken the fighting spirit of the warriors before the upcoming battle with the demon cult. The position of division leader will not be easy to obtain. Third senior brother's skills are somewhere between a squad leader and a division leader. As the leader's disciple and a direct descendant of the sect leader, he automatically received the rank of squad leader. Nevertheless, he plans to participate in the tournament next year. The problem is that something will happen at next year's Dragon Ascension tournament. What should I do? Oh. Who do we have here? The 2 disciples of the leader have come to spectate. Oh, I forgot I would meet him today. It's been a while, WI Ji-gyeong. Seomun, you've grown into a young man now. And, last time I saw you, you were still a kid, but now you've grown. Even someone with no remarkable background can grow over time. That prickly personality of yours is still the same. A person's nature doesn't change. We'll see how long your arrogance lasts. As expected, he won. Chu Gang, a disciple of Naxiangbo, a mid-tier sect. During my final mission, I entrusted him with my severely injured master. I wonder what happened to master after that. I hope he recovered well. These days, it seems those without backgrounds are quite bold. Senior brother, I will return to Chonwawan now. Oh. Alright. I'll stay and watch a bit more before returning. If you're not afraid, come to the practice ground behind Jeongmyeon at the start of hour. WI Ji-gyeong's provocation, which didn't happen in my previous life, just like before, he's troublesome. But I have to meet him. If I don't end this bad connection early, bigger issues will arise later. Why would I fear you? Today, I plan to teach a cocky junior a lesson. But my teaching method is a bit harsh, you see. If you think that I am the target, then you're mistaken. Just to let you know, no one will be coming here during this hour. Really? Then I'll speak comfortably too. Do as you wish. WI Ji-gyeong, you picked the wrong opponent today. Did I go too far? You little bastard. I can't promise that I have a good personality, but since I'm the leader's disciple, I've tried to stay well behaved. But it seems I won't be able to hold back with you. You damn brat. What you did to Yeon-yeon, I can't let it slide, you bastard. Stop running your mouth and come at me. I'll break your hand bones. You seemed so confident, I thought you were highly skilled but apparently not. You arrogant brat. This is happening because of you, so don't complain even if you get hurt. Come at mu epsilon if you dare. You bastard. Is this the great sword technique of the Shingeom sect? If that's the case. Humph. Is that all you've got? Huh. Chit. Damn it, my arm. Gah. Young Master WI Ji-gyeong. How dare you shatter WI Ji-gyeong's knee, are you out of your mind? Didn't you see him draw his sword to kill me? It was self-defense. Shall we ask the people? Between me, who fought bare-handed, and WI Ji-gyeong, who drew a sword to kill me, who was in the wrong? If you want to Omicron argue, don't bother our master and embarrass yourself, come find me instead. The Shingeom sect won't be able to make an issue out of this. If it becomes known that he drew a sword against a boy and ended up with his knee shattered, it would be humiliating. Stop. Jang Daegang, one of the division leaders of the Hojong clan before my return, he sacrificed his life to protect the leader. Senior brother Jang. Chanhwawan, Li Huan. So, you're the youngest disciple of the clan leader? That's right, that WI Ji-gyeong challenged me to a sparring match, so I came here. In any case, we can't just ignore an injury that occurred in the training ground of Yeon-yeon. We'll deal with that issue later. For now, let's treat the injured person. Fair enough. You lot, move the injured person. You, I'll be keeping an eye on you. Even if you're the clan leader's disciple, I won't let you off easy if you've done something wrong. Of course, that's how it should be. Don't smirk, come running immediately when I call for you later. And if you try anything funny, I'll come after you myself. Understood. Looks like I won't have to worry for 2 or 3 years. When this incident gets out, only WI Ji-gyeong will look like a fool. So he won't be able to run his moloth carelessly. Still, he's not the type to crumble so easily. I'll have to assign someone to keep a close watch on him later. I've met Jang Daegang 4 years earlier than in my previous life. I wonder what kind of consequences this will bring. Same age, same hands. But my inner energy, martial arts skills, and physique have all changed. And above all, I know what's going to happen for the next 7 years. Was it unrealistic to try to relive the exact same years from the start? Little brother, are you in your room? I have something to ask you. Oh no. If third brother sees Yeon-yeon coming in and out of my room, it'll be trouble. Just a moment, that I'll come out. What's the matter? I've been thinking, it feels like you've been avoiding me lately, little brother. Why would I avoid you? Come on, you have been avoiding me, haven't you? Well, is it because of Mom? What? No. It's not because of Madam. Alright then, I'll handle it myself. You're always too soft, that's your problem. Looks like she might be planning to do something dangerous. Yeon-yeon. What? Are you going to tell Mom? I just think of you purely as a sister, Yeon-yeon. So there's no need to say anything to Madam. If Yeon-yeon is as smart as I think she is, she'll understand what I mean. It might shock her, but I have no choice. However, right, that's what I am. Your sister. So what are you afraid of? Yeah. That's right. Wait a second, could it be that Mom said that because she's worried you might like me? Or maybe you actually do like me? No, It's not necessarily that, I just genuinely see you as a little sister. Little bro, you know what? What? Little bro, you're terrible at lying. What? It's that obvious. This isn't good. To hide things about yourself, you need to lie constantly. But if it shows, still, it's really strange. Oh come on, what lies am I supposedly telling? I can see right through that lie too, you know. Anyway, I've got my sights set on you, so just wait 2 years. Until then, I'll just be mom and dad's daughter. This is bad. Did I underestimate Yeon-yeon? She wasn't this stubborn in my previous life. No way, could it be that what she said in my previous life? Sometimes little bro looks like an adorable puppy. I thought she was just teasing me back then. But it wasn't that, even then, I was Yeon-yeon's cute puppy. Yeon-yeon. In 2 years a dashing young man will appear and steal your heart. So don't set your sights on anyone yet. Don't worry bro, once I've set my sights on someone, I never change my mind. Yeon-yeon, if you're really going to be like that, / I might run away somewhere, / it's okay, bro, I'll find you. I don't know either. We'll see how it goes. Ugh. I told you, didn't 12 don't get too close to Yeon-yeon. I've never been close to Yeon-yeon, senior brother. Don't talk nonsense. Why don't you listen to Omicron mu epsilon? I've been good to you, so now my words sound like a joke to you. The master took in a nobody from a third-rate sect. Did that make you think you were something special? I tried to treat you well since you're my only junior disciple, but how dare a piece of trash like you? This is your last chance. If you make any more moves on Yeon-yeon, I won't let it slide. Damn. He's younger than me, why do I feel so pressured? He might be my senior but he's so petty. That's why in the end. Why did you just put up with it? With your skills, you could probably beat the third junior brother, right? He may be pathetic, but he's still my senior. Calling your senior pathetic? Isn't that going too far? What do you think, second senior brother? He's a pathetic guy. I guess we're on the same page. But I'm your senior, right? That's why I can call him a / guy / I misjudged second senior brother. Who knew he could joke around? Second senior brother, can I give you some advice? What? Advice? Advice? You're giving advice to me, your senior. Well, they say even an 80-year-old can learn something from a 3-year-old. Fine. Let's hear it. But if it's nonsense, you're in for it. That damn Dragon Slayer technique or whatever it's called, ditch it. How did you know I was learning the Dragon Slayer technique? My father, you see, he knows quite a bit about martial arts. A whole lot, actually. Although it's mostly just theory. And I saw you using that sword technique, and it's one I've heard about from my father. Damn it. Okay, that's all well and good, now tell me why. Why should I ditch it? The Dragon Slayer might be an ultimate technique, but I heard it doesn't mesh with the Chianui style. That's ridiculous. I bet you've been feeling like your Chunyoung technique keeps hitting a wall lately. Am I right? If you ditch the Dragon Slayer, that path will open up again. You might even reach the next level. Who are you? Are you really Li Huan? Do I look like Li Huan to you, senior? You certainly seem to be Li Huan, but then let's just say I am. No need to make this complicated. Well, I'll be off now. I need to put a hot compress on where third senior hit me. Oh my, you weren't waiting for me, were you? I was about to come looking for you if you were late, but luckily you made it in time. On what charges, may I ask? I can come up with charges as I see fit. That doesn't seem very just, you know. There was violence, wasn't there? Then why don't you spill all the details? Of course, squad leader Jang would have to deal with the aftermath. Well, that's about the duel. After talking to the witnesses, it seems you were telling the truth. So why did you call me here? I find it hard to believe you beat WI Ji-gyeong on your own. I am the clan leader's disciple, after all. You're still just an 18-year-old kid. Are you suggesting I had help? It's a reasonable suspicion, isn't it? Well then, seeing for yourself would be the quickest way. It looks like the training grounds behind us are empty. You know, I'm starting to like this idea. Alright, let's go. I'll check it out myself. Li Huan and the captain went to the training grounds and engaged in a fierce sparring match. Phew, I admit defeat. So we're done with this matter now, right? I suppose so, since I promised. Then let's try to get along from now on. Get along. How about I call you /Big Brother /? You want to call a disciple of a third-rate sect like me /Big Brother / when you're the disciple of the Alliance leader? You know as well as I do that before being the Alliance leader's disciple, I'm just a guy from a third-rate sect too. Fine. From now on, you're my little brother. I've got one on my side now. The news about WI Ji-gyeong spread about 2 weeks later. Apparently, the young Master Wei from the Divine Sword Gate came back with his knee shattered. But it seemed like he got hurt fighting someone. I heard the Alliance leader's youngest disciple, young Master Li Huan, went into the training grounds, and the Divine Sword Gate people were blocking others from approaching. Could it be that WI Ji-gyeong was defeated by Li Huan? It doesn't make sense otherwise, right? The Divine Sword Gate and WI Ji-gyeong strongly denied it. Who's spreading such nonsense? Tell them if I hear that kind of talk again, I won't let it slide. While the rumors faded amidst doubt and skepticism, the parties involved couldn't just let it go. I haven't seen you lately because of the demon cult situation. Don't worry about me, Master. I'm doing well. Did you really shatter WI Ji-gyeong's knee? I figured you'd have heard the rumors. He drew his sword and attacked me first, so I fought back. A person should take responsibility for their actions. I understand. If there's something to be held accountable for, I'll face it. That's right, that I'll handle the rest. Disrespecting my disciple ultimately means disrespecting me. Well, they probably won't make a fuss out of embarrassment. I'm sorry for causing you trouble. That kid. He's changed so much from how scatterbrained he used to be. What could have changed this child so much? At least it's not in a bad direction, thankfully. From now on, this is yours. Righteous Heaven Hanno. Righteous Heaven Hand. This is. Previously, I only received the Chanla sword technique. This time, I received another martial art. Is this really a good thing? I heard that for 100 years, no descendant of the Thunder Spirit Sword has emerged from the Thunder sect. It must have been my father who told you that. No, it was actually your grandfather who mentioned it. What? You knew my grandfather? I've never met him. I haven't met him either. Your grandfather told my grandfather about it. Just like the Thunder sect, our Cheonui sect also has martial arts that couldn't be passed on to our descendants. There are aspects of that martial art that don't match well with our Baek Lihoo family's lineage. Wow! Despite that, for the Cheonui sect to become so famous, you can read the chapter N Thunderscans.c. It seems our descendants didn't live idly like those from the Thunder sect. Before our Baek Lihoo family took the lead, the Jang family was in charge. That martial art is the strongest in the Cheonui sect and a secret technique of the Jang family called Righteous Heavenly Hand. Since you are my disciple, you are qualified to learn it. Does senior brother know about it too? He does not. Anyway, Hyuka can't master this either. The second brother is also outstanding, but he is not at the level to master Righteous Heavenly Hand. Righteous Heavenly Hand, do you think I can learn this? Li Woon says you can master the Thunder Spirit Sword. If you can master the Thunder Spirit Sword, you can master Righteous Heavenly Hand too. How can you be so sure? Didn't you know? Did your father never tell you anything? Tell me what? The Thunder sect and Cheonui sect were established by brothers from the same school, each setting up their own sect. The Lee family established the Thunder sect, while the Dang and Baek Lee families established the Cheonui sect together. Why didn't my father tell me this? Was I too young? Master, where did the school that includes the three families belong? Have you heard of Cheonui Divine Palace? Isn't that one of the legendary three outer palaces? Correct. The Cheonui Divine Palace is the root of the Urim three families. The three outer palaces are the Cheonui Divine Palace, the Divine Maiden Palace, and Hyeonsu Palace. They pursued their own forms of virtue and enlightenment, rather than the desire for power. However, 220 years ago, a genius appeared in Hyeonsu Palace. He wanted the people of the world to follow the same path as him. So he decided to eliminate the Cheonui Divine Palace and the Divine Maiden Palace, which might hinder his goal. That's when the disciples of the Cheonui Divine Palace established the Thunder sect and Cheonui sect. I suppose the disciples of the Divine Maiden Palace and Hyeonsu Palace also established sects. They may have. However, nothing has been revealed about them yet. They must be keeping themselves completely secret for survival purposes. This is something I had no idea about in my previous life. Neither my father nor my master mentioned it. Even just before collapsing, my master didn't tell me about this. Could this secret have existed back then too, or was it created anew? Perhaps the place I visited with master was also related to the three outer palaces. Foolish boy. I've told you countless times to be careful with your actions. Did you ignore my words? I'm sorry, uncle. To think that you were defeated by such a young brat. After that, how could you eat properly? How will you face anyone without feeling ashamed? Brother, shouldn't we hold the leader accountable for this incident? For what? Shall we accuse him because my nephew's leg was broken by a young brat? Should we accuse them because even after drawing his sword, he couldn't fend off an unarmed opponent and sustained internal injuries? That bastard must have spread the news. Feeling proud, he must have boasted everywhere. Just wait, you scoundrel. Go back home at once. Uncle. What will people say if you wander around the alliance limping? I will keep today's incident from my brother. Go back and focus on your training. Return. And take down that brat with your own hands. Yes. This is all, because of that bastard. WI Ji-gyeong returned to the shingeom sect. It seems even the shingeom sect couldn't just let it slide. That kind of person acting all arrogant as a righteous sect disciple, what a joke. If anything happens in the future, let me know. I will help you. Your words alone are enough, senior brother. Thank you. Please, don't come back, WI Ji-gyeong. If that incident happens again, you will die by my hands. Hey, have you heard the rumor? What rumor? They say there was a thief at Shaolin Temple. A thief at Shaolin Temple? Did they steal a golden statue? It's not exactly known what was stolen yet. I have a friend in the intelligence bureau. If it's Jang Daegang's friend, I know him too. According to that friend, a treasure as important as the golden statue has disappeared. No way, what could be more valuable than a golden statue at a temple? If it's Shaolin, there could be something more important. True, Shaolin isn't an ordinary temple. There are the 72 supreme arts and the great rejuvenation pill that has endured through the ages. For the world-class thieves, robbing Shaolin Temple was considered a way to raise their reputation. It's time for me to go now. Oh, really? That's too bad. The new year is just around the corner. I decided to visit home for the first time in a while before the new year. Then, I'll take my leave, master. Alright, take care of your father. My father isn't a child. Well, it's your first time going back in 2 years, so make sure to treat him well. Don't just scold him. Youngest brother. Are you going home? Let me walk you to the front gate. No need. I know where the front gate is. Hey. You should consider it an honor if I say I'll walk you. I haven't greeted madam and senior brother yet. No need. Mother went to Jumjeongsa temple behind the alliance, and brother followed her. I'll walk you now, so just come along. I'll walk with you too. Once again, something is happening that didn't happen before. Feels like there's a thorn stuck in the back of my head. Those people. Jiangmu, Huashan sect. Songwu, Wudang sect. Wangbo Chungmyong, Wangbo family. Nam-gung Sun, Nam-gung family. Yun Mubek, Sword King clan. In my previous life, we fiercely opposed each other, the eldest son of Judge Yun Chongsan, sword scholar Yun Mubek. I'm sorry that I didn't want to get involved either, but I had no choice because of my father's orders. Let's see what he says this time, senior brother Yun. Who do we have here? Aren't these the leader's disciples? Miss Baek Lee, you've become even more beautiful. It's been a while, Chief Nam-gung. Baek Lee Yeon-yeon greets you. Where are you headed? I'm seeing my junior brother off, as he's going home. Ho, the brotherhood between you two is really admirable. You'll be joining one of the 10 divisions soon, right? I plan to participate in the Dragon Ascension tournament in the spring. Really? Then why not join our Azure Dragon squad? What are you talking about? White Tiger squad is better than Azure Dragon squad. Are you the one who broke WI Ji-gyeong's leg? It was just a friendly martial arts competition. But it's true that WI Ji-gyeong's leg got broken, isn't it? Sometimes you can just trip while walking and break a leg. Ha, you're an amusing fellow. Everyone else can't stop boasting, but you seem different. You've called me a friend twice already, does that mean we're friends now? What? Well, being friends with Deputy Yun wouldn't be a bad thing for me. I'll treat you to some tea once I'm back. I'll be waiting. That kid, he's really bold. There's someone who punched a remnant devil beast when they were 15, compared to that person, I'm nothing. How did you know that? It seems even this friend acknowledges brother's sense of justice. Let's go now. The Lord is waiting for us. Don't forget about the tea. Of course not. Meeting senior brother Yun happened a year earlier than before. Is this a good thing, or maybe? Junior sister, let's stop now and go back. Just a little further to the entrance of the village. Junior sister, stop. You know how dangerous it is out here. TSK, what's so dangerous about the area in front of the alliance? Many of these merchants were involved with high-ranking officials in the alliance. Even Madam herself, back then, when I reported it to Master, it led to becoming almost enemies with Madam. Ha! Youngest brother, let's buy that. Junior sister. I need to stop this before it gets any worse. Brother. How about this? Junior sister, I'll buy you something better, not that cheap one. No, I want this one. One for me, and one for youngest brother. You're not thinking of anything else, are you? Don't worry, senior brother. Give me that ring. Junior sister will notice. I don't want her to think that senior brother took it. I'm too far from Yeon-yeon. Junior sister. Hurry up, brother. Watch your back. Damn it, I can't believe I let this little girl. Ugh. Die. You bastards. Arg. I'll handle things here, young master. Junior sister. Are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere? Who are you guys? Stop. There. The demon cult bastards. What kind of people are they to target my junior sister? They seem to be from the demon cult, senior brother. What? The demon cult? I'm fine. My clothes just got a little torn. But still, senior brother, I think we should inform master about what just happened. Got it. I'll take junior sister back and tell him. You should leave now. It could have been dangerous. Why didn't you run away instead of fighting? I wasn't hurt much. If I'd had my sword, I wouldn't have been pushed back. Hurry inside. Before master and madam get worried. Okay. Take care, brother. This never happened before. There will be more of these minor changes in the future. Knowing what's coming might actually be a disadvantage. It seems like I'll need to change my plans after returning home. Soon, it will start to snow. If I continue like this, it will be tough. Should I just go? Or, let's face it, for now. Things have already changed too much. Young master, there is a mountain shrine up ahead. Last time I also took shelter there from the snow. That's where the problem occurred, too. What should we do? Let's rest there for a bit. Yes, young master. This time it won't go the same way. It's snowing heavily, so we'll rest here for a while. Please excuse us. Young man, where are you from? I think his name was Yeon-yeon, right? I'm coming from Yeoju. Heading home. Where to? The Lee family estate. The Lee family estate? Is there a person named Leon living there? Yeon-yeon. Do you know my father? You're Lee Yuen's son. That's correct. Huh, meeting that man's son here. I wonder what kind of face Leon will make if I beat his son and take him back. Young master, step back. Whoever you are, it seems you have a grudge against my father. These two had a grudge against my father. Still, I pretended not to know. Hee, my name is Yeon-yeon. Du Ha-jin. I have a very deep grudge against your father. What do you think you're doing? Can't you see? Try to stop me if you think you can. Stop. If you come any closer, I will attack. Humph, do as you like. They still hesitate to use their hands. They're not entirely ruthless. Ugh. You've got guts, kid. To stay calm in this situation. Who's got guts? We'll see about that. What? Trying to kill Murim Alliance's clan warriors? Aren't you afraid of becoming enemies with the Murim Alliance? Murim Alliance? Damn it. So what? We were just exchanging skills. That kind of thing happens often even in the Murim Alliance. That depends on how the Murim Alliance sees it. Who the hell are you? Are you really Lee Woon's son? I'm definitely the son of Lee Woon. But why are you with Murim Alliance people? Seems I made it just in time. Who are you? I never thought one of the 3 secret sword masters, Sambajam, would come to discipline an 18-year-old. Have you seen me before? That doesn't seem to be important right now. Talking calmly even though you know who I am. I can see why WI Ji-gyeong lost to you. It seems the two of you won't be leaving here safely either. Huh? And why's that? Do you think they'll just let go of witnesses who saw an attack on the Murim Alliance leader's disciple? That's true. Looks like they think we're easy prey. No matter how strong the Shingeom sect is, it's not going to be easy. Attack! Come at me, bastards! Get outside. Block them. Even though he's the leader's disciple, his composure is unbelievable. There's something about him I don't know. I guess I can find out by facing him directly. He's dangerous. At first, I thought I'd just scare him by injuring a limb. Should I kill him? Can I win? The real problem is the power difference. Ugh. This bastard. Damn it, if it were before my regression, my sword wouldn't be in this state. There's no other choice. If I want to turn things around now, there's only one way. This bastard, this time, there's no escape for you. What the? Ugh. Who would have thought he'd choose mutual destruction? Are you really planning to see this through to the end? Baek Lihoo, let's go. It won't benefit the leader if this gets out of hand. You're a smart guy, so I'm sure you understand. Anyway, the Shingeom sect was a faction that supported my master. Damn it. My lord. Shoo, quiet. They might notice and come back. I'm fine. Just got a small hole in my body, that's all. Lucky, if Gal Y had gone all out, I wouldn't have lasted any longer. And I would have died. If things get out of control one more time, I might really die. Young master. Be quiet and get inside. What happened? Who put a hole in my son's body? Father, calm down. Son, how can I calm down when my son has a hole in his body? Was it you guys? Why would we put a hole in your son's body, you idiot? I'm fine, father. I also returned the favor. Of course you did. After all this, you should have at least done that. But, who the hell is that guy? It's Yeon. Who? Surely not, Yeon from the Shingeom sect. Son, are you joking with me right now? Why did Galwi target you? And more importantly, how did you manage to injure him? It's hard to believe what you're saying. Your filthy temper is still the same. Would you believe it if you were me? Of course I would. I saw it happen with my own eyes. They wouldn't make things up about this. Could it be that Hwan has grown that much stronger? Great warrior, first we should treat the young master. How's it looking? Luckily, no bones or tendons were damaged, so it should heal in a few days. What exactly happened? Why did Gal Y attack you? Previously, I had an argument with WI Ji-gyeong. I broke his leg back then, so, eventually, he went back home. Ha, these guys are a joke. They don't even think about their kids' wrongdoing, but they dare to touch my son. We've decided not to make this a bigger issue. I don't want to bring trouble to my master. Yeah, considering your master, that would be the right choice. But they won't give up. They're very persistent and shady people. Do you know the Shingeom sect well? Yeah, I know them well. Your master knows them well too. Oh, and father, I have something to ask you. What is it? Master said that our Thunder Spirit sect is a branch of the Cheonui Divine Palace. Is that true? Baek Lihoo told you that? Yes. Why did he say that himself? You don't need to worry too much. The heavenly three palaces were destroyed a long time ago. The Divine Maiden Palace and the Hyeonsu Palace must have descendants too, right? So what? There aren't many people who even know their names now. Instead of worrying about useless things, take care of yourself. Oh, I almost forgot. Open your mouth. What is this? It's medicine I take when I have an upset stomach. Hurry, open your mouth. Father, but this medicine, use Thunder Spirit technique to circulate energy before you sleep. It'll make you feel better. Is this really medicine for an upset stomach? Yes, it is. Now go. Why does he emphasize circulating energy when taking the medicine? Is it because of the medicine? I'm getting warmer and warmer. I hope it's not expired medicine. 1 shurchen later, 2 hours. Li Huan used heart technique to simultaneously operate Thunder Spirit technique and Cheonui heart technique. Thunder Spirit technique and Cheonui heart technique originally branched from the same source. So using the Yanyi heart technique to run both at the same time didn't cause severe resistance. Li Huan opened his eyes after completing his 4th small circulation. What on earth? This is impossible. My internal power has increased by about 20 to 30 years worth. What on earth did father give me? Is there some miraculous elixir passed down in our family, like in other prestigious clans? Well, we are descendants of the Cheonui Divine Palace after all. I guess he'll tell me when the time is. Oh. He endured it? If he hadn't, I was going to help. Kid, when did you improve so much? Then it seems like giving me just half would have been enough. What? When did you get here? Just now. Why are you here? Why aren't you resting in the back room? What did you do with what I gave you? Oh, that. I took it. Don't lie, you punk. I can still smell it from the table and it's nowhere in this room. I don't smell it in your breath either. You didn't take it, did you? Ha, who would have guessed, like a dog with a great nose. Tell me honestly, what did you do? I gave it to Huan. I struggled to get that for you, and you gave it to Huan. He came back after getting stabbed fighting Galwi. Ihan Galwi. The Shingeom sect's WI Ji-gyeong messed with Huan, so Galwi stepped in. Why would an adult intervene in a kid's fight? That's not the point. Apparently, Huan even managed to stab Galwi. What, really? I'm telling you, it's true. How badly was Huan hurt? He had a hole in his side. Fortunately, his organs weren't hurt, but his veins were disrupted by the blade energy. Deep breath, damn it. Don't worry too much, he'll recover soon. You idiot, I'm worried about you. Huan's young and strong, time will heal him. But why did you give that to Huan? That's all I could do for my son. What? He lost his mother when he was 3 and suffered under me every day. Now that I think about it, I've never really done anything for him. But what about you? If you don't cure T-hat illness, you'll die before you turn 50, just like your father. I can still hold on. You would have done the same if it were your child, Sigh, yeah, I suppose so. Just take care of yourself. If you die early, I'll torment Huan day and night. Vanishes like a ghost. So, you tried to kill Baek Lihoo's daughter and failed? Yes, elder. Fools. If you take action, you must see it through. All you've done is increase their vigilance. I executed the commander who made the wrong decision on the spot, and the chief who misjudged the situation had his eyes gouged out. So, did that bring any harm to the Murim alliance? Gulp. Is your way of handling things any different than it was 100 years ago? Then how about we eliminate all those who belong to Yeon-yeon? Enough, don't open your mouth again. What if we send the children back to Luoyang for now? Do it. Baek Lihoo's youngest disciple apparently has exceptional skills. Should we cut him down before he becomes any more of a threat? Guido, do you think so too? The boy defeated 2 of our Gihandi warriors in an instant. Is that so? Then I suppose we should deal with him before he grows stronger. Allow me to send my children. No, let's use those inside the Murim alliance for now. The wounds healed faster than I expected. Yeo Kwang and Do-ha Jin didn't leave. It seemed they preferred staying in the Lee family estate over wandering around in the cold winter. Father didn't try to kick them out either. And so the new year approached and I turned 19. That evening. Uncle Ye, when did you arrive? I came to have a drink with your father for New Year's Day. After all, I'm the only one who can be his drinking buddy, right? What, are you unhappy that I'm here? No, it's not that. If you're not unhappy, then why do you look like that? Should I just leave? No, how could I not be happy to see you, Uncle Ye? Humph. Here, take this. What is it? A New Year's gift. If I refuse, he might get offended. Thank you, Uncle Ye. Take care of your father. With that nasty temper of his, you never know when something might happen. Yes, I'll send someone to check on him from time to Omicron time. Good. At least you're around, and that's a relief. I can't bear to see Juan hurt again. Rest well. When Phantom takes 99 steps, everyone in the world becomes blind. Is this, the Phantom's 99 steps? Among all martial arts, there are a few that are near supernatural. The Phantom's 99 steps is one of those techniques. This is too much. I should return it. Just keep it, kid, that I have nothing more to give now. Thank you, Uncle Ye. What did you want to talk to me about so early in the morning? I have 2 things to say. Go ahead. First, promise me you won't ask anything after hearing what I say. What is it? Promise me first. Alright, I promise. Now, tell me. For the next 2 years, don't leave Nozen. What? Sigh, not like there's much reason for me to leave anyway. Fine, I promise. The second thing. If any women come and ask you to go somewhere, absolutely don't go. What kind of woman would want to seduce a cripple like me? Just promise me. Li Huan gave his request and left home. He still felt uneasy, but there wasn't much more he could do. The kid. He's grown a lot. 2 days later. Murim Alliance. I'll head to Hojong clan first. Alright, thank you for your hard work. I've heard of the Murim Alliance, but this is my first time seeing it. It's huge. I'll ask Master if there's a place for you in Hojong clan. Hojong clan? Isn't that the leader's guard unit? Yes, it is. Would they even accept wanderers like us? My father and I are going to vouch for you. Father has also agreed. Thank you. No need to thank me. You're like an uncle to me. Are you crying right now? Are you crazy? Why would I cry? I'm back, Master. So, how is your father doing? He's fine, no issues. Is junior sister alright? She's fine. Actually, I have something to ask you because of that incident. Yang-ah said you called those people part of the demon cult. Why do you think so? They knew junior sister was Master's daughter and attacked her. In the martial arts world, who else has the guts for that besides the demon cult? That's true. Besides, the moves they used were similar to the demon cult martial arts descriptions I read in the library. Are you certain? Yes, Master. In fact, there are dozens of books in the Murim Alliance library that contain demon cult martial arts, so it's not entirely false. I'll discuss this with the military officers. You can go rest now. Yes, I will take my leave. Hwan. Yes, Master. If Madam says anything, please be patient. Understood. I'm back, senior brother. Welcome back. Since some time ago, senior brother seemed to have drawn a line, considering me a rival. Youngest Uncle Poo. But Hong-ah, senior brother's daughter, welcomed me, and all the resentment vanished. Wow. Hong-ah, you've grown even more beautiful. Will you be staying here? Do you have anyone else you need to greet? No, I need to leave now. Hong-ah, I'll come again, okay? Ha. Yeon-yeon. Huff. I'm the last one, aren't I? No way. I need to greet Master and the other brothers first before I have any time left. Is that so? Hee. Alright, then go. Now only third senior brother and Madam are left. Lee Se-hyang and third senior brother, who had been at the main house, also returned around mealtime almost as if they had planned it. Hwan, why did you take Yeon-yeon outside? You should have sent her back even if she followed you. I won't say it again. If you ever leave the alliance with Yeon-yeon again, I'll hold you responsible. Mother, please stop. My brother can't even eat. Isn't it your behavior that's making Hwan listen to you even less? He took me because I insisted. Oh dear. What a stubborn girl you are. Sigh, I suppose this passed relatively smoothly. Hojong clan leader Baek Lihoo, Baek Lihoo's younger brother. His skills are decent and more importantly if Sajul and Yewon are vouching for him, we should trust him. Thank you. Was my father someone that trustworthy? Well, I have an appointment, so I'll take my leave. Alright, go on. It really is a nice tea. It's Gulsan silver needles. I'm glad you like it. I brought a handful of the Gulsan silver needles that my father had hidden. Be honest. It doesn't seem like you came just to serve me Tau Epsilon Alpha. If the elders of my family force me to make a decision I don't want, what should I do? If it were Mu Epsilon, I wouldn't follow through, even if they forced me. Under any circumstance. If you give in once, you'll have to keep giving in. So, it's best not to comply from the start even if it causes some resentment. I won't forget your words. What I said today might not change what happens 2 years from now. But I thought it was better than doing nothing. If you do forget, I'll remind you again. They've requested that you attend the law party, saying they need to investigate the young lady's attack. The Law Party, an organization within the Murim Alliance that investigates cases and enforces laws. Dang Han, the Law Party's first-class investigator. This is Dang Han, first-class investigator of the Law Party. I am Li Huan. We called you regarding the incident that happened when you returned home recently. I thought the investigation had concluded. There are still some things that haven't been clarified. Was that the first time you saw them? Yes. Considering that you subdued them, they don't seem very strong. Why do you think they attacked the leader's daughter? Do they not seem as strong, because they were overpowered by me? Well, of course, they tried to harm my junior sister to unsettle our master. When they killed themselves, was there anything unusual about it? No, there wasn't. That's strange. Why did they choose to commit suicide instead of escaping? Maybe they realized they couldn't escape and killed themselves to avoid being tortured. Surely, you didn't silence them yourself, did you? Me? Sometimes young men pull stunts like that to impress women. Saving them in a crisis wins you favor, you know. Wouldn't anyone from a third-rate sect dream of marrying the leader's daughter? Is that something you considered when you were getting married, investigator? What? I find it revolting, so I could never do such a thing. Young man, so you think someone from a third-rate sect would think that way. But the people I know from third-rate sects don't think like that. It seems people from noble families do. Are you mocking me now? How could someone like me, from a third-rate sect, dare mock a first-class investigator. Just because you're the leader's disciple now doesn't mean you'll always remain the leader's disciple. I'd like to say the same to you. You can read the chapter on n-thunderscans.com. This brat is standing his ground against my aura without batting an eye. Grunt, how is this little punk so strong? Did you forget whose disciple I am? If you're thinking of using a hidden weapon, I'd advise against it. Hesitates. Otherwise, I'll draw my sword too. And then things will get much worse than they are now. Damn it. If there's nothing else, I'll be leaving now. Alright. Damn it. I can't believe I lost my composure to some kid. The Law Party Chief Dangan's uncle. I'm sorry, uncle, that I showed a pathetic side of myself. He's no ordinary person. I think we should inform the higher-ups. The best way to handle an obstacle is to cut it down early.